Alright. I am wearing the shirt I just made. It's like some patchwork, some patches from my other old clothes. Put some music going. And I was gonna grab a soda, and I was just gonna like vape and chat about random things. I just really need to make another video. I just don't really know what to talk about, I guess. So let's go grab a soda. I haven't had a soda in a while. My vape's all plugged in and charging. It's at 100% now, so alright, I will be right back. I like my outfit today. I don't know if you can actually see it. I love that I added a little bit to this top here. Where it needs like cutoffs or pants and alright. Got myself a Dr. Pepper. You know, I guess I'll just set it up like right here. Oh no! You fell over! Again! Alright. I got it like in between the cushion and the arm on the couch, so it's a bit sensitive, I guess, to falling over. We'll just hang out, listen to some tunes, talk about random things if I can even think of anything to talk about. Well, I think you can probably see my blanket on here now. I finally washed it. It's all dried and everything like an hour ago, so all fresh and clean blanket on here. That's good. I can probably turn that up a little bit more. So, okay. So I don't know, this is new fabric I got here. I was just gonna throw these out. Just had them for so long, you know, and I was like, let's use this fabric too, champion. So I'll probably just, I'm not really sure what to put it on yet, but we have plenty of that fabric. I feel like this one probably has enough on it already. Oh, I caught that one. Oh man. Alright, let me try to fix that a little better. Alright, that's probably a little better. Whoa. Trying to angle myself properly. I guess I could talk about the mechanic thing. Like, I joined the military when I was 20. I'm 37 right now. And I chose the job mechanic, heavy wheeled vehicle mechanic. I was deployed 3 times, all to war zones. All 3 were war zones. First one was to Iraq. Last 2 were both to Afghanistan. All were 1 year each, so 3 years total. We did lots of missions, which is like basically where you go outside of the wire, outside of your base, and you just drive along and hope not to get bombed or shot at. And in the convoys, they're called convoys, I was also a recovery specialist. So what that is in military terms, it's basically a tow truck operator. So I was, mechanic and tow truck, they go hand in hand. And basically anything that blew up or broke down on the road, we had to take our vehicle and hook up to it and travel in the convoy with that vehicle now hooked up to the back of our mechanic vehicle. Basically my job was to make sure if anything got broke or anything needed to be towed, we had to either tow it or fix it right on the spot. We did really well. We never came across anything that we couldn't handle, and some of them were pretty righteous fixes, like fixing on the vehicle, and pretty righteous towing. And we're talking thousands and thousands of pounds that you gotta lift, with our, it's called a wrecker. It's not a tow truck in the military, it's called a wrecker. And the wrecker itself, if you're talking about an overseas wrecker, one that goes on, war zone convoys and shit, it's like 100,000 pounds, 400,000 pounds, very heavy vehicle. I'm not really sure if those are the exact specs. I'll have to look that up and then get back to you. I don't want to give you a number that's all haywire and bullshit, I definitely know that it's a very, very heavy vehicle in comparison to a wrecker or a tow truck that's military in the States, which means here in the US. But when you deploy, all that added armor, thick armor, really adds to the weight. Yeah, I joined when I was 20, the military, the army, and I stayed in until about 10 and a half years later. I got out of the military after about a little over 10 years, and that was in 2016. So that was, some years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. And then I worked as a mechanic for a school bus company for a few years. It was called First Student worked as a school bus mechanic, and then my military psychiatrist deemed me disabled because of my PTSD and, you know, all these diagnoses I got from war zones and stuff, the military. So they deemed me disabled to work. So I just I finally got back into making videos, and the last 2 years before I started making these videos again, the last 2 years have been really difficult for me as far as PTSD goes. Yeah, apparently PTSD is the kind of thing that, it's not right away. At least for me, it wasn't. I got out of the military and it was like, whatever. I didn't even understand, that I exactly, I knew I had PTSD, but, not exactly, in the past, year and a half, 2 years ago, it was, just very difficult for me, symptoms and stuff, and, it's starting to get better now, so I was like, okay, I feel like making videos for my channel again, finally, and, drawing, I got into drawing kind of randomly, just some months ago, this February of this year, 2021, and I wrote, lyrics, and poetry, I wrote, 3 different pieces of writing, just written pieces. I pick a topic and I write 20 pages, and seriously 20 pages. So I have that in a journal. So it's I went through a bout of symptoms with the PTSD, and then this is me getting better. I'm not really sure. I just kind of started doing more creative things and got back into my YouTube channel, and what I'm doing now with these videos for my YouTube is a lot different than what I did before. I always had this topic and I would rant about the topic and some crazy topics, and now it's it's me. It's what I used to do. A lot of these are a lot what I used to talk about. Just you can get a feel that it's definitely, I'm still doing what I did before, but I'm more focused on just kind of chilling out, talking about whatever. Just play some music and vape with you. Now that I vape, man, this saves me so much money. I was spending hundreds of dollars on cigarettes. This vaping, it's I vape just as much as I was smoking cigarettes, and I think I spend max $60 max, but mostly $45 a month dollars instead of the hundreds of dollars on cigarettes. Man, vaping is saved me so much money. Man, if you ever get a chance to try this flavor out, my favorite, it is so good. It's called Maple Butter by Coastal Clouds. And it's so good. Maple Butter by Coastal Clouds. Man, I did all my laundry just a few hours ago. My clothing, my blankets. It just feels really good. Oh, I vacuum too. I vacuum. And it's all spick and span and clean. I mopped it just a few days ago. The kitchen and the bathroom, so that's all good to go. Man, it feels good when everything's clean, I kind of wonder if this is a good angle, putting it here rather than how I had it over there. It's a foot difference. Maybe it's better, I'm not really sure. I'll have to check this video out and see. If it is, I guess that's kind of cool. I just gotta sit Indian style here on my couch. And that's not a problem. You know, I really gotta edit some of that, all this writing I did. Like, I wrote, like, I just got a burst of intuition one day and I wrote this and this and this and this all at once, and this and this. I got it all labeled. First page, these are separate. Second page, you know, pages of stuff, and I gotta feel the inspiration to edit it. It's like I just knocked it all out and I was like, whoa. Like, sometimes you just gotta get it out, you know, your creativity, like how I just started drawing randomly. So yeah, that's something that I'm like into. It's not just that one day, you know, in February. I've been drawing consistently and stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to do a drawing time-lapse from start to finish. Maybe I'll work on that now. Alright. We vaped a little, we drank a little soda pop. I don't know. This way or right here? This one or this one? You know, the lighting really makes a difference. Sometimes it's just a foot. Alright. I'll let you go for on this video, and I'll see about making that time lapse for. I'll try to do an entire drawing, but make it kind of make a faster one so I can just get it uploaded and stuff. You can check it out. Alright, thanks for watching.